What's up, y'all? Second channel. Is that my second channelers? The maskers? I don't know. Today was not a bad day. Not that bad of a day. But I am down. I guess I'm down quite often. I recorded my last video this morning and I was a little better, I guess, but I don't know. I recorded a video called The Need to Not Be Alone, but perhaps, I suppose in everything we do, there's like a duality. So there is the need to be alone as well. Perhaps it's less of like a need or like a conscious thought rather than like a force of nature. Just a struggle and a reality of how I'm going to end up all the time. It's quite shocking to me as I shocking is not the right word. It is quite funny, maybe. It's almost funny as I go through my memories throughout the years. I've walked the same streets so many times, and late night walks, I can just place myself through my years. Younger, when I was like a kid in Washington State, trying to find a place to sleep for the night, and I just remember that cool, crisp, cold air on me as I stayed in that unheated shed. I remember how the stars looked. Further up, I remember sneaking out of my house almost every night as a teenager. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., seeing how the stars looked. Remember my early 20s. I was looking outside, walking around 2 a.m. As I I was almost a League of Legends streamer, so I just had very weird hours, and eventually to stretch my legs, I'd walk outside, the same boots I wear now, and I would look at how the stars looked. And then now, I still do the same. Even when I was with people, or even when I am with people, even when I'm in a crowd, I'm alone. I always feel alone. The way I look at interactions has broken the way I experience them. So every interaction I have is like, it's like a memory as it happens. To some extent, it's a really beautiful thing because I can value the good times, right? I know that the good times are going to be locked into my brain, and I'm going to be able to experience them later perfectly. But it's almost the same concept as, you shouldn't really be taking photos of everything because to some extent you need to experience the moment as you have it. I do experience the moment, but the self-awareness that it's a moment, that it's not necessarily fleeting but infinite, changes it from the present to the past. As I experience everything, I recognize that it's a memory. As I see in the future that I will experience things, I've already locked it as a memory. Very rarely, seldom, does something surprise me. So every single interaction, I'm like looking from the top down at every interaction that's happening. Every time I talk to somebody, I already know how it'll end, generally. Sometimes I'm still taken off guard, but not off guard in like a positive way, I suppose. It just ended in a way different than I would have originally considered. But the force of nature that is being alone and needing to be alone is almost tangible. I can feel it. I can feel it gripping me as I walk, as I see everybody around me doing things, experiencing their lives. I see normal people doing normal things with normal struggles and normal dreams and normal goals. And I don't know if I want it or if I just want the fulfillment that comes with it. If I could be normal, I don't know if I would want to be. I don't know if I would ever want to reform or change what I am, who I am. And because of that stubbornness to be the weird like creature that I am always alone. I'm alone in another person's arms. I'm alone in a crowd. I'm alone when I live stream to my fans. Like I'm alone. It's shocking. I mean, one of the reasons why I do YouTube is because I needed to get the same type of recognition and respect and adoration I had when I was, we'll say, a criminal, for like lack of, I mean, I guess that is true, without going into too much detail. That was a very addictive thing that I was doing. I was alone, cripplingly so, but it didn't matter that I was alone because I could reach into anybody's life and see what was going on inside. But now I'm just on the outside. I'm looking through the windows of everybody's lives all the time around me. Every day I wake up, I work out, I eat, I go to the coffee shop, I write, maybe I spend time with one of my parents, and that's it usually. It's not that, I mean, I guess I could like find a group of people and invest time with them, or find someone to invest time with, but I want to, but I don't. I can't. I can't experience many of the things I already have experienced again. I can't bring myself to do it because as I interact with people, those moments, I know what moments I'm gonna get. It's like I've seen too much and now life has lost its luster. And when every simple thing gives me beauty, it's hard to look for bigger things to get it. So every time I wake up and I'm alone, I open my eyes, I stare at my pale ceiling. I groan a little bit because I've slept on the couch again because my bed is a Texas King and my dog died and my ex dipped. So sleeping in my massive bed does not hit the same that it used to, even though it's really nice. So I sleep on the really shitty couch I've had since I was like 12 that I moved into my new house. And I open my eyes, brush my teeth, I rinse and repeat over and over again. I don't know how much I have left because I need someone to turn me off of the cravings and like person I am, but I don't want to turn myself off, and I need to be alone. Tired. There's supposed to be a point to that video, but I guess it's just a journal entry. See you guys around, I guess. Maybe.